So here's the thing. Yo,
Yes, sir.
welcome back to another episode of the So Here's the Thing podcast. I am your host, Young Stiz, alongside the greatest one, Two Guns.
What's going on, y'all?
Gracielo, how you doing, brother?
Chilling. Another week. We here trying to be consistent.
True that.
That's
Episode 119. Episode 119. We out of here, bro. One more. We can start the 120s.
Oh yeah, you've been feeling to get out of these teens for a little minute.
Teens, they always just strike me in the worst ways, bro. I don't understand. Mental health check, though. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm actually doing okay. I had to take a real long evaluation of my life the other day, and I came to the decision that I need to be, instead of being focusing on how stressful certain things are, I just need to be thankful for how good things are, and because things could be a lot worse, because things are a lot worse for a lot of people out there.
That's interesting. Anything brought that on specifically, or you just like?
Nah, I like to sit and be just thinking by myself in the dark room. That's kind of my vibe. But just had that thought where I was like, I can't keep being mad about how ungreat things are, because again, there's people out here who's fighting for their life every day. What about you though?
Is it like a serenity prayer thing? It was like praying for the things you could control versus what you can't control type situation?
No, I'm not praying. I wasn't praying for anything. I was sitting in my room by myself, just thinking in the dark, and thinking about all the things that I aren't going at least the way I would like them to go.
Okay.
In my life. And then I had the thought to think about, like, this week, it's so much stuff going on, whether it's the news, politics, national stuff, all things across the world where people are suffering every day. And like all of that kind of replayed in my head after thinking about all the problems I have.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah. I saw a meme the other day that, not a meme, yeah, it was a meme. And you know how, like, just to throw light to the situation, but you know how, like, before, when we was growing up, they'll say, like, yo, you gotta eat your food, there's starving kids in Africa. You saw the one where the
Yeah.
African lady was like, yo, you gotta eat your food, there's starving kids in America.
While that was hilarious the first time I seen it,
Yeah.
I was already annoyed by the second time I saw it.
Why? Because of the repost? Like, people keep like reposting?
Nah, it's just like, because the same way it shouldn't have been used in reverse.
Yeah.
To, like, because that does paint the entire country in a negative way.
Right.
I don't think it shouldn't have been done the way it was done in that meme either, because there's people who really are trying to figure out how they gonna feed their kids for the next month going on right now. I just feel like it was like a little bit insensitive.
The meme or the thought?
Both.
I don't want to say that you saying this, but wasn't it insensitive to say about the kids in Africa?
I said that in the beginning of this. That's exactly
I probably missed it.
Yeah, I said it was wrong in reverse.
Okay.
The first way. Because we shouldn't have been painting the whole country in that light.
The continent.
Yes, you're right. Sorry.
The country is what threw me off then.
Oh yeah, the whole continent of Africa in one way. We shouldn't have done that.
Right.
But we also, like, I'm not saying we shouldn't make fun of it or play big light of it.
No, you could make jokes.
I don't think right now is the time where people still trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, because the truth of the matter then was people was trying to figure out life or death at that time too. Like, the circumstances ain't really changed, just the people in it, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Overall
it wasn't good. And again, I understand the irony of it.
Yeah, the irony makes the joke.
I definitely understand the irony of it. I just, let the government shutdown pass, let people get their food, let people get back on track, then make the jokes. Right now, some people still trying to figure it out.
It's like a too soon thing.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that a lot lately too, cause like I still got a lot of friends that's in the military and family members that's in the military and things of that nature that haven't been paid or get access to their benefits in months before the official shutdown. Just things was a little shaky. Then with the official shutdown, just things a little hard. And that's like the time of the year, because now it's like you don't even see that much Christmas commercials or Christmas things going on, because ain't nobody really in the I mean, you see it, like stores are starting to do it. But I feel like that's a little insensitive in a way, because it's like the whole country and as a whole is going through financial crises. Then you got big corporations doing a lot of layoffs. It's a wild time to just be like advertising buying stuff right now, I think.
I agree. I think that's why some companies took the hint to like roll back some of the advertising that they be doing. It hasn't been as much advertising as normal around this year.
Yeah. Because right after Halloween, they get straight to it.
Yeah.
Straight to it. My mental health is cool. Like I said, I've been trying to like move through this transitional period with ease in class. Just a lot of adjusting to life, new life. Just maintaining a certain je ne sais quoi about myself that I like. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of reflection, seeing my resilience. Furthermore, like seeing, like, obviously I know back against the wall I'll do some things, but like seeing like the pressure on and I'm not cracking type shit. I've been real appreciative of like knowing that about myself type shit recently.
Yeah, I'm actually giving you like some more time to like go through this transition, because there are some conversations I want to have with you, because a lot of the conversations we've had about the situation have been like more one-sided, because you've never been in that really.
Yeah.
And now like you've officially like in it and living through it. And now there's some things I just want to see if you if certain things that I felt match, or if there are some shared experiences. But I again, I want to give it a little more time.
Yeah, well, I'm already complaining shrimp is meat. Man, we crack about that shit last night too. But other than that, everything else has been cool. Maintaining, like I said, a specific resilience, leaning on my resources for any type of help that I need at any point. But I'm gonna get through this shit. I just gotta make it through the rest of 25, man. If I could get to 26, it should be better. And that's in all aspects. But yeah, in normal fashion, I want to continue my hot streak of random shit you think about. The last random shit we thought about, we still going through the woes of that. But
hey, man,
we gonna continue. Do you have any new random things you think about?
I don't know. I gotta think about it. Let's start with you, and then we'll double back to me, see what's up.
All right. So I got pulled over the other day, right?
Normal for you.
Yeah, I got pulled over the other day, and the police say, you got your driver's license on you. I say, yeah, I do. And I ended up giving them like an older one, my New York address. And he goes, yo, this is expired. Why you have your expired license on you? I said, oh, my bad. I forgot to just take it out of my wallet. Here's my new one. And then it kicked on me. I was like, yo, bro, it's the same nigga. Like, I ain't expired. I'm still here. Like, it's me. I'm telling you that's me. What we talking about? The license, why we gotta have like renewal of I like IDs and shit if the person never changed? I'm still the same nigga, son. Like, why do IDs expire if it's the same nigga?
All right, I understand your thought. I do understand your thought. What I'm going to say is, you are the same. There are plenty of people who go through name changes, plastic surgeries, body modifications. Things happen, changes to certain people to when every once in a while they might need to update that. So when it expired, that gives you the opportunity to now update that. I understand you're looking at it like you ain't gonna never change.
I'm the same nigga, bro. You looking at me? I'm just saying I look the same.
Perfect example. Let's say Jack has been Jack. Jack has been 5'10", whatever, on his license for the last 20-something years. Now Jack is Jill. Hey, but the license expired. You gotta change some things.
I get that.
There are some things that need to change.
I get that. Nah. Anything for you?
I have been, well, again, as I started earlier, I was thinking about like a lot of the things I've been through, and in that, I started thinking about some of like the struggle meals I ate growing up.
Oh my God.
And before I get into some of mine, I just wanted to know, like, what is your go-to struggle meal?
Like right now?
Well, in your youth and right now. And have any from your youth like stood the test of time?
My struggle meal was syrup sandwich. I used to love a syrup sandwich.
Poor.
I was a poor. It was great. Bro. Take some bread, put some syrup. You know what I'm saying? A nice little syrup sandwich.
Man.
That stood the test of time. I add cheese now to make it gourmet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then obviously the ramen noodle, but not. It's different variations to the ramen noodle. But like that one little Nissan or Nissan, whatever the company is, or Maruchan, you could take that one pack, add some mixed vegetables, frozen mixed vegetables, get you a nice protein. You know what I'm saying? Some people get fancy, add an egg.
Yeah, but see, that wouldn't constitute struggle.
All right.
Because if you have all these other ingredients, you're not struggling. You just chose to make ramen.
Also, you know, does bully beef count? That struggle meal?
No, I don't think so no more.
Me either.
That shit is $7 a can. I don't think that's a struggle meal no more.
Beef. I don't really know then. What's a good constitution
like for
of
me,
a struggle
like
meal?
for me, like I'm my struggle meals were different. Like I'm very like, there was time you've been there through some of these things, but there was a time where like my struggle meal was just whatever sauce was in the fridge and white rice.
Oh yeah.
And that's just what I had to figure. I had to get through. And if God decided to grace me that week, I had some Vienna sausages to add to the rice and barbecue sauce.
white rice, Vienna sausage. In that vein, then I would go hot dogs and spaghetti.
I think that's a poor meal, not a struggle meal. Personally, you could take it that way. I don't think that's a struggle meal. I think that's just like a meal of people in poverty, if that makes sense.
like Alpha, like what's the O's? The Campbell's soup that got the O's.
SpaghettiOs. Yeah, because my thing is this: like, hot dogs with spaghetti. I mean, spaghetti with hot dogs in it is something that, whether you could have good food or not in the house, sometimes kids just grow up eating that, and that's just what they want to eat. Yeah, like that's something that you would just give to kids because that's what they'll eat it. Yeah, they like hot dogs, they like spaghetti, they'll eat it, whatever. Yeah, like that's not like a you in my life. That wasn't a you grow up and you have to eat that. Like I've grown up and had to put tuna on bread, no mayo. No, nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. You just ate tuna out the can, bro.
It was rough some years.
Don't eat the tuna, bro.
It was rough some years.
I've had like hot dogs, like burgers and hot dog bread. Split the burger in half, make a long. You know what I'm saying? Or do the hot dog in a sandwich loaf.
Oh, of course.
Flip that around. But yeah, struggle. I don't know, bro. I've had the I don't know. I think black people got a real knack of like taking those quote unquote struggle meals, but fancying them up some way.
No, I think as people grow, people realize that some of the things we grew up not thinking. Some of the things we grew up eating while we were struggling have become part of our lives.
Yeah.
And we found ways to elevate them.
Yeah.
Just eat, like if you go into bed and all you got is a pack of ramen, I think that is a struggle meal.
Right.
But when you out here going, I got a pack of ramen, but I'm gonna add some heavy cream chili oil, an egg, some steak on the side, that's not a struggle meal no more. You just wanted ramen.
Nah, but it'd be great, bro.
It do. I'm just saying, like, for me, struggle meals was things where I ain't have a choice. Like for me, like during my stay when I lived in Queens, my struggle meal was just eating the thing I cooked on Monday till Friday. Like
Your Queens run was interesting.
You remember how I used to have to live? I used to have to cook. I would make one pot of either baked, fried, or curry chicken, and a big ass pot of white rice, and I ate that for lunch and dinner every day. Just because the chicken thighs was what was on sale at the store,
and you had to,
and I had to. I didn't have a choice.
Your Queens run was interesting because I ain't know you could just do that many things to chicken.
Yeah, I was out here wilding. That's when I started figuring out other ways to make chicken.
Word, different marinades and things of that nature.
Oh yeah, I was out here marinating chicken in Italian dressing.
Shit, that to my surprise isn't that uncommon now.
Yeah, apparently bad people do that.
It's just out of your struggle necessity, you had Italian dressing and
chicken. That's what we had to make it do.
In Barbados, we grew up, and now I'm thinking about it. It wasn't a struggle meal, but like, I could see someone turning up their nose to it, but like the provisions, they'll think that's a struggle meal because it's like things are relatively cheap or free. Like you always gonna have access to yams, you gonna always have access to carrots and potatoes and things of that nature because it's very cheap to get potatoes up here. But like I said, relatively cheap or free. Cause like even when you go to like the food banks, they'll give you like a sack of potatoes because it's free.
Yeah,
I think it's cheaper.
I think like in Jamaica it's a little different. Like I think this is a struggle meal because of how many people from Jamaica I know that don't eat it or hate it. Tin mackerel, they hate it. Like I know mad people who hate. I grew up eating it.
It's like the Jack Mac.
Yeah, it's like a.
I had mackerel before.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like it's like in the can, like sardine, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like I grew up eating it, but I also was poor.
Yeah.
So it was.
See, the funny thing is, I didn't know that was a poor thing because we ate it so abundantly.
No, this is all in hindsight.
Yeah.
This is all in hindsight.
Because in my mind, bro, it's like four or five like consistent things I had growing up was sardines. That was always around. Sardines, tuna, I'll put both of them in the same. And mad cans of it.
Yeah.
And then you always got sugar. You always got bread. Milk and dairy products is always up in the air.
My house is different. I think the bread was up in the air.
Bread was up in the air for you?
Just because there was so many of us. So, like, bread go fast.
For all y'all, one loaf of bread ain't gonna cut it.
Exactly.
That's...
Like, my mom will buy 2 loaves of bread, and that's going in a week.
A week?
It was like 7 of us, nigga.
2 loaves of bread. Nah, same, because, yeah. If you make about... Because one entry is 2 sandwiches.
But that's what I'm saying. And each of us probably gonna eat 2 sandwiches. So that's 4 slices of bread.
Yeah.
It's gone, bro.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, I don't know, bro. But like I had all of those things in the house so abundant. I didn't register it as a lack or a need or whatever.
And I want to take the time out to shout out to our parents for that. Like,
yeah,
I didn't realize our financial status until I was older.
Right.
Like until I got into like I think maybe like around the age of like 10, 11 or something like that maybe. Like that's when I really started to like, it dawned on me like, oh, we live in a different financial status than other people.
Yeah. Shifting gears within the same, something I randomly think about and it's been coming up a lot more prevalently lately is the rise of dick riding.
Okay.
Like, dick riding has reached an astronomically dangerous level.
Expound.
It's like, before you could go somewhere or give a compliment to a guy and that be it. Like, you'll see somebody getting money, like, son over there getting money, or they getting money over there on that side, wanna try to fuck with them. Now it's emulating whatever seems to be the most popular thing. Like,
Okay.
I want to copy the most popular. It hit me the other day when me and you was talking about the streaming thing. I'm like, yo, everybody's seeing like Kai and all these popular big streamers that's now coming to the forefront. As you know, streaming has been going on for decades. Mm-hmm. But now it's become so popularized. The IRL's become so popularized. Now it's like it's the oversaturation of it. Mm-hmm. I think is reached from oversaturation into dick riding.
Okay.
Niggas is riding dick on Sundays, bro.
All
like,
right.
people are copying church flows because a popular church has gone viral, or the youth connecting on that church level is going viral. Mm-hmm. Maverick City, like, that church is copying other churches because they want the attention or the traffic.
I think I'm having trouble connecting with this particularly, and I think it's because, as we've talked about many times, that the whole like back to the streaming thing, like the whole streaming thing, you more in tune with that than I am. Mm-hmm. So while I believe you, I don't be so into that world to see the copying and all that going on. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I guess, like, I don't know.
Right.
And then as far as like the churches thing, you know, again, where I stand on my faith and church and all that other stuff. So these are things that I don't see.
I get you.
So it's like, while I agree that it may be happening, I don't see them. So it's hard for me to have a stance on it.
Nah, bro. Like, even back, like, take it away from the examples I use. Like, niggas is buying bottles because they want to impress the next nigga.
No, I have seen that. When I saw that clubs in certain places started having a thing called bottle wars, where people will go back and forth to see who could buy the most bottles to impress the other dudes on the other side.
It's like, son,
I said, y'all are out of your minds.
and that's the first red flag that we ignored as a society, because it got worse. Niggas started dressing like each other. Niggas started critiquing how fits look on you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna judge the dressing like each other thing, because I think in every era, there was a groups tended to dress like each other.
Okay,
that's like a normal thing, because there was a time where, when we was growing up, again, basketball shorts, a t-shirt, and a do-rag was an outfit, and we all would have it on. There was a time where Evisus and Red Monkeys was the hottest thing, and we all had a pair. There was a time where Pradas was the thing. We all, like all those fads. That wasn't just like, it wasn't like just one person in the hood was doing that. Right. Everyone did it.
All right, I withdraw the dressing thing, because society. I get it.
But what I do give you credit on is that I think those things were regional. I think those things used to be regional. The dressing like each other part. Mm-hmm. Where I think now it's like, you are from Wisconsin. Why are you dressing like a LA gangbanger? Like, that don't make sense. Mm-hmm. So I get that part of it. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's been dying out. Like, the individuality of a person, the characteristics that makes a person you. Like, even if you, like, let's use the dressing thing. If you take that same scenario and twist it and turn it into your own style, that's acceptable to me.
Right. See, I see a different problem.
What's the problem?
You see it as like people like doing everything together. I think people are this is from what I see. I'm seeing people take this trying to be different from everybody thing too far. Like now we got dudes who are on Instagram like, yo, you know, let me show you the fit, and these dudes got on like skirts and sheer stockings and a man purse, and they like just because they want to look different. You think people trying to swing so far on the other on the spectrum? I think and I get your point of people like that group think of everybody thinking the same thing is fly, so everybody wearing the same thing. But I think that always existed. I think this new thing of people pushing the limits of what the norm is just to be different. Because I don't care if you find something fly. There's plenty of people who found things fly that I never found fly, and it was things that I found fly at times that I know other people didn't find fly. Like I remember when I was one of the, growing up in high school, like I was one of the few, not few, I don't want to say few, but where I was, that whole skateboard era thing with the Blazers and the SB Dunks and all of that,
the Vans and all that,
not everybody in the hood was on that.
Yeah.
But me and a few people were. But then I went down south to school, and then when I went down there, I looked insane to them. Because they was dressed like B4L and thought that was the flyest thing in the world.
Word.
But, so I understand that. But it was just like, sometimes, if you like what you like what you like. But I don't like people who specifically wear shit that is like crazy to me just to be different.
Alright. I feel you. Alright. It's a different topic now. What's something that isn't a form of mental illness, but it should be? I'm gonna give you an example.
Please.
I feel like those people that make IG, like Instagram, pages for like they pets or they kids, and then respond to people as the pet or kid, that should be a form of mental illness.
I've never seen that. But if that exists, that's crazy.
Like that should be a form of mental illness.
I see people make like their kid a profile.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I don't see people like responding as their kid. That's crazy,
bro. I've seen it to where people like, my mommy did this for me. They were like, oh my god. Just somebody respond like, oh my god, such a cute outfit. Thank you. I like how it looks on my, like, literally responding. The baby not so much as weird as the pet, bro.
All right, because I've seen some of these pet pages, and I understand.
J-Vaughn got one.
This is how I word it. If the person does that every once in a while, I don't find that weird, because you're like playing into the "this is my page" thing. Mm-hmm. So if it's like every once in a while, but then for the most part you just having regular discourse in your comments, it's fine. Mm-hmm. But if every post is you being the damn animal, that's weird.
Yeah, bro. They'll be like, yo, I'm taking a walk down Sunset. Or like, do you think this look good on me as a pet? I don't know. I just feel like any comments where you like emulating the thought of a pet, it's crazy to me.
I can see that.
Like, that should be some form of mental illness.
I'm still trying to think what I would think is a mental illness what isn't, but that should be.
Another one is when I meet you for the first time and you introduce me and says, hey, my name is Stizzy. I go as he and his. Like, why are you introducing me with your pronouns?
I agree with you.
Like, that should be a form of mental illness.
I'm trying to find the way to word this. I agree with you.
Like, I know how important pronouns are, because you want in this conversation for you to refer to me as what I identify as.
I guess my question is this: when is the right time to have that conversation? Because I would think when you first meet a person, telling them that from the gate to avoid mishaps in the future makes sense. But if you feel like that's the weird space to say it, when should you say it?
When I refer to you when I refer to you out of your pronoun.
So you feel like
I go by he.
Correct. You prefer correction rather than proactiveness.
Yeah, bro, because it's like weird to me. I don't want to come into it with the assumption that, yo, my name is Stiz, I go by they, them. Nigga, I was never gonna. Alright, cool. Like, I think the general consensus is never to assume. Like, that's because it's so like.
I'm trying not to give my real thoughts on this.
Give me your real thoughts, bro. Because it's not like the common thing. Because it's not the common thing. I feel like you could just move on with life. Like, it doesn't matter. Only if it's like, if you like in conversation with someone and they refer to you outside of it, then is when you could step in. And but because it's like widely accepted as, yo, he, his, she, her, whatever that shit is. Like, you see, I'm like whatever that shit is. Because in my mind, until you tell me anything about you personally, I'm just gonna assume what society generally assumes. Am I wrong in that?
You're not wrong. I mean, all right, if you want my real thoughts,
yes,
because my real thoughts are wrong. I'm aware that my real thoughts are wrong.
Goddamn.
I feel like I don't mind you telling me or correcting me, but be careful how you correct me. Like, don't come where I am. Introduce yourself to me as a woman wearing a full dress, heels, all of that, and then I go, hey, she, and then you go, no, I identify as a man. Then why you ain't put on a freaking flannel shirt and jeans? Like, I don't, like, you can't get mad at me,
right,
for seeing a woman dressed like a woman.
That's what I'm saying.
And then referring to you.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that I have a problem addressing you as what you would like to be addressed as. I have no problem with that.
I just don't like you getting mad at my confusion.
Don't get mad at. So when you approach me and say, hey, I go by he, his, nigga.
No, you can do that, but you know, like.
Oh, so you would prefer like the proactive?
Nah. Yes, I do like the proactive, but if you're gonna correct me, come humble. Don't be like, well, for your information, because now I'm gonna be tight.
Oh yeah, now it's going past a level of comfort. The conversation's not gonna be comfortable.
Because, like, brother, I'm sorry. Again, if you calmly come to me and be like, hey, by the way, going forward, I prefer if you, I'll be like, oh, my bad, I didn't know.
Facts, love those conversations.
Be
actually.
Cool.
Yeah.
But when you catch an attitude and are angry at me, because now my response is, explain to me where I was supposed to see a dude. Like, explain to me where I was supposed to know you identify as a cat.
Yeah. Yep. That's where I'm at.
I don't know.
That's where I'm at. You got any?
I think that. I'm gonna just go with that.
I got the last one. I think, and I'm aware. Not even this might be. I'm aware that this is me. I haven't experienced it yet. But like, people that just do the whole catch the Holy Ghost in church, drop down, roll around shit, I feel like that should be a form of mental illness. Because get up. What are you doing? But again, maybe because I haven't personally experienced said Holy Ghost, so I always seen it as a bias. But when people start that talking in tongues shit, that makes me uncomfortable. Because like, why do you repeat the same one every time? Like, if you're talking in my mind, if you're talking in tongues or speaking that way and whatever, then it should be like a unique thing to you at the moment. I could right now repeat something that's been spoken in tongues. You could do it.
I'm pretty sure I can. I know. I hear it right now.
We can both
and
say
I'm
this.
trying not to do this.
Why is it that? And then no one can explain what it's saying. But we just all mumble the same. Frank, you go to church. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Like, shake your head if you agree. right. That's all I need.
To piggyback off what you're saying, here's what I'm gonna say. I'm never mad at anyone who feels like they caught the Holy Spirit and express themselves how they choose to express themselves, whether it's speaking in tongues, shaking, dancing, falling down, whatever. Where I think it is mental illness is, and every time I see this, I get mad, is when these mofos line up and then the pastor mush you in the forehead and you just fall
that's
out.
A mental illness.
Not that they fall. The fact that, because I think the pastor believe he really like knocking them out with the Holy Spirit, and like I think both parties believe this so much that they think this is real. Like, and again, I'm not. This is not to discredit anybody's faith, because I think catching the Holy Spirit, I think being embraced by the Holy Spirit is a real thing.
I do think it actually happens.
I'm like, brother, you poking somebody in the forehead ain't doing it, bro.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Because it's not like, again, to piggyback what you said again, it's not like we not saying that these things can't happen and you can't, like, the spirit can't come in you and all the other stuff. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. What I'm saying is, if we're all uniquely different, it should be a unique experience for you. Why are we all doing the same thing? So if you line up and get poked in your head and you fall, the pastor, that the holy water thing, that, oh my God, son, all of these things just. I'm
gonna be honest. I have a bias, and this is simply because of my experience. Because I grew up in church, and growing up in church, I've been in that line of people. And like the pastor's doing it, bro. He's doing it like trying to get me to fall, and I'm just standing there like, nah, bro. And like
at church,
like it got to the point where one of the deacons like kind of like leaned me back and let the pastor do it, and I had to pretend to fall, and I got so angry. I'm like, I'm not knocking.
I never went back to that church.
We didn't. I'm not knocking what nobody else feel, but don't try and make me participate in this shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what irritated me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the mental illness. The fact that we all line up to do this every Sunday and participate like this man's a healer. And then the thing is, the people that, you gotta come to my church. I know you've been dealing with this palsy. Come to the church, bro. You got this cerebral palsy.
So don't get me started on the healing people, bro.
Oh my God! And again, I'm
listen. I 100% believe that God does heal people.
Oh yeah, he works.
I think he works, and he gets people to where they need to go. What I'm saying is, I don't think he out here giving Bob and Tuskegee the goddamn power to just heal niggas. And if he did, why are you not in goddamn cancer hospitals helping motherfuckers?
Bro,
that's my personal opinion.
Shit is crazy. That is a mental illness. I don't care what nobody say. Cause anytime I go to a church and that shit, the minute they do that, it's discounted. I don't care. I think, I don't know if I want to call it a mental illness. What I do say is I think there is such a thing that exists in certain religious cultures that are just like blind belief. Well, I'm saying mental illness like jokingly, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not a doctor to diagnose these people. I just feel like it seems crazy.
No, I do. I think it's just blind belief. Like I think they have so much blind faith in what they believe that they're willing to make any physical manifestation of these things happen.
Right.
Which is fine. I am nowhere near the person to explain how you feel to.
Right.
Again, my only issue ever comes when now, because I'm attending or participating, now I have to be a participant in y'all shenaniganery.
I hate bringing up the church thing because now we're going to go down a tangent. But another thing that kills me is the people that feel like that 2 hours that you're in church sets you up to be like this particular human being or reserve your line in heaven, and then Monday to Saturday be one of the most demon-filled people ever.
Well, we've had this conversation off air. You understand that I feel. Again, I grew up Christian, 100% believe in God. I know God has worked and put me in a lot of positions in my life and saved me from a lot of things.
Facts.
I will never downplay God. Church, though, I have never been the biggest fan of, due to the things that I've experienced, gone through, and been a part of because of church. I have had the unfortunate experience of seeing how, in some cases, people in church can be some of the worst people to be around.
Yes. Hypocritical, and liars.
It's frustrating because I at least came with this expectation of these people, given that we all supposed to be these God-fearing people looking out for the next man and whatever the case may be, and that wasn't the case in some other churches I've been to. And I understand that that's not every church, and that experience shouldn't deter me from going, but it has for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to note that that's a part of trauma, as easy as it is. Like, that's just a part of whenever you think about that experience or that place, it just I don't want to say anxiety, but your body just don't react in a way. So that traumatic response in a way.
Yeah, I just get this feeling of disingenuousness.
Yeah, and you naturally won't want to be around that if you feel so strongly about it. You just won't want to go.
Yeah.
Speaking about trauma, what is a childhood trauma that you hold on to this day? I'll give an example so you can see where I'm going. Whenever I'm at my mom's house and she tell me to go look for something, I get so nervous that if I don't find it, I'm gonna get hit, because I know she gonna go in there and find it herself. Like, whenever she send me to go look for something, like, that still haunts me like, my mom just did it earlier. She's like, yo, go here and get me a cup. And I didn't go see the cup. And I moved everything. I looked everywhere. I picked up shit that wasn't there. I couldn't find the cup. And she walked in and found the cup. I used to think back then, bro, she used to just like have it in her hand, or seen it on the way to where she told me it was at, picked it up just to have it so she could just, when she got there and said, I see it. And then she used to always say, if I go in there and find it, I'm going to whip your ass. So the fear of knowing I'm going to get my ass whooped, because whatever they send you for is never where they say it's at.
Well, that's true. See, I have the same thing, but minus the hittings, because my mom was more of the, like, if I got to go look for it and find it, like, punishment instead of hitting. In that particular scenario, my mom hit me for many reasons. But that particular thing, it was more of a, if I go find it and it's where I told you it was, I'm now, I wanted to go outside, it's a dub now.
Yeah.
Now I'm on punishment. I can't go nowhere.
Nah.
But for me, I think mine is, I had it until I started talking to you about yours, and then I forgot it.
Yeah.
Do you have another one while I continue to think?
Not really. Like, I would have said answering the phone. Oh no, taking the meat out the fridge. Like, I do it to myself now. Like, yo, if I don't take this shit out the fridge, bro,
you get this real sense of like anxiety.
Yeah, like my mom's gonna come fuck me up at my house. Like, I just get like, I gotta take the stuff out there. I hate when I forget like things that I know I should remember. Like, take the fucking meat out the fridge before you go to work. Then you at work, like, goddamn.
I think for me it's a little different. Like, I think the trauma for me is like, and this is gonna sound crazy because I love my mother to death, I don't like answering my mom's first call.
What do you mean? Like, is she call you on the phone, or is she call you like?
Yeah, I don't like answering. But I'm gonna walk you through why I got there. And I think every kid experienced this. Well, at least I did. Where my mom, I be in my room. My room's in the other end of the house.
Mm-hmm.
My mom chilling in the living room, watching TV, doing something, having fun. Corey, come here. I'm like, hey, what's up, ma? Go ahead and pass me that remote that's right in front of her. And now I have to just. She could have leaned forward on the coffee table and got the remote, but I had to bring it to her, and it's cool. So that has developed now into me feeling like the first time my mom called, I don't want to answer because she might ask me some stupid shit. Like she might ask me to do something like real petty or little that she could have asked anyone to do. Mm-hmm. So I usually wait till she called twice because then I know she calling for something important. But if she just randomly called me and it's just like a call just to check on me or whatever, I don't like to answer the first one because I feel like I might get asked to do something stupid. When I like to give her the opportunity to talk to one of my brothers who still live in the house and have them do it.
So I got that childhood trauma for everybody. Like, if you call me, I hear the setup. I get like, I don't know what it is, but hey man, let's get straight to the point. Or I'll just start telling you things to eliminate the things you can ask me for. I'll tell you why I can't do it immediately. Like my grandma's rest her soul used to do that all the time. Like, yo, what you doing today? Oh, I gotta go to New York. I ain't gotta go to New York, bro. I just don't want to go to every supermarket in Newark. I just to knock it out.
Nah, but you really are like that with people. Like you don't like the rigmarole, which I'm growing into that.
They just get straight to it.
Because before I used to enjoy that. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna sound crazy. I used to like explain to me why I should be helping you. Like convince me why my aid is needed. Like. Let me hear you out. But now I'm starting to get more like that too, where it's like if I don't want to do something, I will. Like again, the minute you start with I've been stressed about, I'm gonna create something to where there's a barrier here.
Barrier? Dad, you been stressed about what? Your bills? So let me tell you, bro, I am negative $400 right now. So whatever you about to do, not with me. I'll join you in your problems. Dead ass. Yo, I can't believe I'm fucked up, man. Can't believe I did that. I feel you, bro. I also am fucked up and did that. No, I can't. Nobody, none of this, no one on this phone call can help each other. Let's just hang up and go call the right people. We made a mistake. That's where I'm at in life. A few more questions for you, my boy.
What up?
What if you find out your girl refers to you as the gay best friend?
Excuse me?
Like you was the gay best friend?
To who?
Whoever. Does that matter? Does it matter who she's explaining you was the gay best friend to?
I don't know.
I don't give a fuck who you explaining that shit to.
The question just caught me off guard. So I asked the question for context because it caught me so off guard. And I was like, what?
I hear you. I don't care who you explaining it to. Whoever it is.
Well, I think the right question to ask was why. Like, why is she doing that?
I don't know. That's a good follow up. I wouldn't know. Cause I'm
not trying to defend women that do that. What I'm saying is this. Imagine your girl. Let me paint this scenario for you. Imagine your girl she's hanging out with a group of women. Mm-hmm. And you are the only dude there. Mm-hmm. In this group of women is like friends, but also just friends of friends, family of other friends, like people she's not direct in contact with, but she's connected through someone else. Mm-hmm. So she's around, and one of these women is known to not really care if you got a girl, she gonna go. So instead of saying that's my boyfriend, she say that's my gay whatever. Mm-hmm. Just to make her realize you're not interested in women. Now, I understand that you're going to be upset anyway. Yeah. But what if that was her reasoning? Like, what if after talking, that was her reasoning behind it?
I don't know if I'll be down, bro. I still probably have some objections. I'll probably blow up the whole spot. Fuck it.
What if she takes you getting upset about that as you wanting the girl to be able to talk to you? Because I'm be honest with you, that's how that's gonna flip.
Hey man, I hear you. And I promise you, when I don't show both of y'all no attention, you'll see that I really don't care. But to assume that this is the route you gotta take, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I found out my girl was referring to me as the gay anything, I don't have a girl. I think that's how that goes.
That's what I'm saying. In a life or death situation, and you gotta run.
Okay.
But you with your girl.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? You gonna try to hold her hand and lead her, or is she like fall? It's you also don't have a girl.
It don't matter the life or death situation. Here's what I learned in my life. You don't have to beat the danger. You just gotta beat who you with. So
that's like that movie with the bear, and it was like, yo, why you taking off your shoes? You can't outrun a bear. He's like, I ain't trying to outrun the bear. I'm trying to outrun you.
That's really what it comes down to. Now, I mean, look, if the situation presents itself that I'm in a position to be able to protect both of us, I will. But if it's one or the other,
mm-hmm.
It's like she got a kid, I got a kid. Like we on equal terms. Like I feel like for all women, equal rights is what y'all wanted. So I feel like I'm equally make a decision right there.
To dip on you?
Maybe not dip. Dip is hard, but you know.
And I
might have made it to a safe point before you.
I gotta try to get my girl up out of there as much as I can. I don't know. I just gotta try to get my girl up out of there. I'm gonna try what I can and do what I can.
But what if she doing that dumb shit in movies, like girls do in movies, but they just be falling?
Yeah, you got about 2 times to do that before I give up on you. If you don't realize the severity of the situation, get up and run.
In the reverse, do you expect her to assist you?
No, get up and run. Go. I can't also be tripping and falling.
Yeah. No. Not tripping and falling, just like she outrunning you.
Oh, yeah. She probably would. My stamina crazy.
That's the thing. Because when I think about this is why maybe that's why I'm so much on the side of I'm not trying to help you, because I got too much trying to help me, because my girl can outrun me
for sure.
My girl got way more energy, way more stamina than I do. I'm fighting for my life like a motherfucker in multiple ways right now.
Life or death, and it's a run situation. I might just stand there and try to fight. I ain't gonna get away.
Running ain't been my friend, bro.
Unless they got fences where I could just hop it. If it's a straight, like I be seeing movies, bro, or seeing like videos of people just running from cops for long stretch of runs. I'm like, you got it, bro.
Nah,
because I promise you I'm getting caught. I got a deep question for you, real question.
Okay.
How many times, and like, I'm not trying to say this in any way, I'm not gonna preface it in any way, but how many times does a woman have to say no for you to take her to be serious?
What do you mean by that?
Like, you trying to, like all right.
Like you said, no preface, but I think there should be mad preface to this.
All right. Let's start with it's your girl, and you trying to get shit started.
To be clear, the answer is 1, but I'm gonna let you continue.
All right. It's your girl. You trying to get shit started, and she goes no.
Then no.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, I'm weird about that. Like I've had many girls I've dealt with.
Wait. Let me throw another scenario, because it's no for the girl thing. It's a girl that you linked up with. Obviously, back in the day, you linked up with. She at your crib for the first time. You make a move. She say no.
Then it's no.
Okay. I don't think I got any other scenarios that could warrant a conversation out of it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Any scenario you put me with a woman and she say no, the answer is no.
See, with a random girl, the random girl for me, no is no off rip. With my girl though, I might not have picked up on a cue that I've should have, because sometimes my girl like that, no, don't stop shit, and she really mean continue.
I am the victim of, not victim, I had a long time ago resigned to being the type of guy that would rather be wrong than pursue. Like, I get into arguments with this with my girl, past girlfriends I've had, other girls I've dealt with, where they'll, they do the same thing, like, oh no, and I'm like, okay, and then they go, why you ain't keep going? You said no.
Yeah.
And then I've gotten to literal arguments behind this, because I'm very much like, no is the same way no should mean no. No is a trigger word for me, because when I hear no, I hear if I even move after this, I'm going to jail. I'm getting away from you.
Yeah, right. Like, this ain't funny, but the I got it from a page, and he was asking like random dudes on the street that question.
I saw it. The last dude was wild.
He said she wanted to call the cops.
I saw it.
I said, yo. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, for my girl, and only because not to say I'm negating anything my girl going through or feeling, it's just the comfortability that I have with her.
Yeah,
warrants a little more context than a dude with a random girl. With a random girl, she don't know me for real like that. I don't know her for real like that. The minute she say no, yeah, I'm done with this.
No. I don't judge anyone who, your husband, your wife, or whatever, if y'all have that type of playful thing back and forth, like, you know best with your partner if they're serious or not. So I'm not judging nobody on that. It's me personally. I'd rather argue with my girl than be wrong about her intent.
Yeah,
that's just me. I'd much rather argue with her that she was in a different space than to be like, come on, like, nah, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be just safe to just dip.
And I'm not gonna lie, that has caused like serious issues, like to where a girl felt like, I remember me and one of the girls I dealt with, she was like, she felt mad insecure and felt like I didn't really want her, because like in those moments where she would do that, I would just be like, okay, and she's like, you supposed to just go for it, and I'm like, no. I'm sorry that I don't think that I should risk jail time to appease a fantasy of yours. I'm not doing that.
I feel you. All right, so I thought I'm not bugging. We ain't too far off. Because you just say no across the board.
Yeah,
I like no with stipulations.
Yeah, I feel like no is a no across the board, even with people you play with, because I have seen there's case law for, like,
they may not be playing at that time.
Yeah, there's case law for. Matter of fact, I was talking to Tia. Yeah. I was talking to her because she worked for probation, whatever. So she's telling me about
T. What up?
She was talking about a case that one of her clients had where his wife pressed charges because he wanted to
fool around,
and she was like no, and then she was just like, whatever, let him do it, because she was just like, I'm gonna let him do it. And she ended up pressing charges after that, and he went to jail, had to register as an offender, and is still married to her.
That's crazy.
Because the moment she said no, according to case law, the moment she said no, you are now coercing her to do this.
Crazy behavior.
So you ain't gonna catch me.
All right, before we get out of here, gotta ask my one anime question.
Talk to me, Playboy.
Shout out to the Shits and Gigs podcast, the Mind Them. Got this question from them, but I wanted to hear your thoughts. What's a pivotal moment in anime that still sticks with you now? Like a pivotal scene or a pivotal fight?
A pivotal scene or a pivotal moment that sticks with me or like impacted my life.
Whatever one you feel comfortable answering.
I think one of the most pivotal scenes for me in anime was when Sesshomaru from Inuyasha finally understood his father's plan for him, because he spent so much time going back and forth with his brother about the father created these swords for both of the brothers, and they had different swords and they did different things, and one got one got the other, and they were going back and forth, but Sesshomaru always had like this issue when it came to him and his. It's long and complicated, but it at the end, Inuyasha ended up with both the swords technically.
Okay.
And Sesshomaru ended up, if I'm not mistaken, like out of something with his father, ended up creating a whole new one, because the purpose his father wanted him to have was different than what he thought a demon was supposed to be. And I just felt that a lot, because like his story arc was like, you saw him starting as this cold, isolated people, and he slowly built connections with certain people in the world. And it was just nice for him, because he always had this like weird like resentment towards his dad. Felt like his dad kind of like favored Inuyasha, and then he just it was a good moment of healing for him, just to realize like his dad just had a different purpose for him.
Okay.
That was interesting for me. I'm trying to think if I have any anime hot takes. Oh yeah, I do. Anime hot take. I love Ace from One Piece as much as anyone else who loves One Piece. Ace 100% deserved to die. That was his fault. They almost got away, and you let this motherfucker Akainu talking shit make you go back and get a hole put through you. That was your fault. Y'all was almost gone. Luffy, the Whitebeard pirates, everyone came here to help fight to get you free while they was about to execute you. They finally got you off of this thing, finally freed you. Y'all are almost away, and you let this nigga talk shit? And that's why you died?
Crazy.
And in the process almost end up getting your brother and Jinbei killed? I love Ace, but fuck you, that was your fault. That's it.
And that sound like another one, bro.
Yeah,
Episode
man.
119 in the books.
You already know.
Brakada.
Let us know what y'all think, man. Reach out to us. See the vibes. Talk to us. Give us some topics that I want us to talk about. Give us some animes y'all want us to talk about. Give us some topics y'all want us to talk about. Give us some things y'all want to hear us say, or just have our thoughts on. You already know the vibes. You could hit us up. You could reach us. You could see us. So Here's the Thing .pod on Instagram. So Here's the Thing on Facebook. SHTT Pod on Twitter or X. I don't know what to call that anymore. And So Here's the Thing on TikTok. So Here's the Thing on TikTok. And if the social media thing ain't your thing, So Here's the Thing at yahoo.com.
Yup, and you know, if the visuals is not really your forte, you want to just listen to us as you participate in your daily activities, we on all audio platforms with podcasts are heard, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeart, all of the good ones, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere you could get audio podcasts. So Here's the Thing, boys, are there. I have been, like I said earlier, your boy Stizzy, alongside the greatest 1-2 guns. Ladies, always ask the what are we questions right after you have sex. You're gonna get the answer every time. And fellas, just cause she look happy on the gram, just slide in her DMs anyway to make sure she alright. It's your boy Stiz.
It's your boy too. We out of here. Peace.
Bacana.